Welcome to Gays Out Loud. My name is Jess Henry. Today's topic is gay app horror stories. So today myself,
Rafi Ray,
and
Alex
are going to discuss with you guys and girls and whatevers and in-betweens from professional bottom to you, from my homeboy, my other homeboy to you. So, gay horror stories. Who goes first?
I guess I could go.
What was the age before beauty?
So, yeah.
Also, because you're beautiful.
Yeah, basically. I had a gay app horror story where from Grindr. I'm gonna tell you the app. It was Grindr. So I was supposed to meet some white guy, and we met or whatever. His picture was like real sexy, whatever. He was real buff and whatever. His profile said he was like 5'11". I'm like, okay, this is cute, whatever. I went to go meet him. It was like 19th Street or something, and like 8th Avenue or whatever.
Ooh, you was in Chelsea. That's whole town.
Yeah. So I went.
Wait, Hell's Kitchen in Chelsea.
Yeah.
Whole city.
Yeah, that's whole city.
So I went there, and basically when I went there, I got upstairs. He said, he said his friend is there. He's with somebody. So I'm like, oh boy. So.
Wait, you left from Brooklyn to go do this?
No, I was already out in the city.
Okay.
So it was like, why not? So basically, I went there and everything, got upstairs. He pulls me into the kitchen. When he pulls me in the kitchen, he's like, yeah, my friend's still here. Got somebody there, whatever.
His homeboy was there fucking somebody else. They called you over too?
They wasn't like fucking when I was there, but I guess whoever his friend was with, the friend was black with dreads or whatever, and then it was like the friend had a person there, and the person was there was a transgender he had there that he was fucking with. So, and she was like Hispanic, it looked like. He had me in the kitchen. Mind you, this guy catfished me. I'm gonna tell you that. He catfished me. It was him in the picture, but his muscles were deflated. It was just like, he took a picture probably that was like maybe like 5 years ago, and his muscles were deflated. He looked like he had wrinkles and he wasn't like horrible, but it was like you definitely aged like a number of years.
And drugs.
So I was.
Was the dick big though?
I didn't even get that far, like, cause I was already like turned off. Like you basically lied to me. It's you, but you still lied to me. And then, what do you call it? We go. He like brings me to the side and he's like, yeah, let's go see what they're doing. So we go chat. We go like just go peek or whatever. And cause they're in the living room.
But you down for the best HBO?
I was. I'm like, I want to see what's going on too. Yeah. So why the trans woman? She's laid down like flat, like on this, like something like this basically, and she's like laid flat
On the back of her stomach.
on her back.
Okay.
And the black guy is like, she had something right here on her stomach, and then he just goes sniff it out her belly.
Oh, bitch.
He went like this, like,
what's that?
like he sniffed, like I guess he sniffed coke out her belly button, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yo.
And I was like,
That would totally wear me out. Like, I'll be like, is he like chill, worn out?
Yo, we went back to the kitchen. He was like, all right, and he's like, Tom, he's feeling on me, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Like, that was basically, I was like, I think I'm gonna go. And yeah, he let me out. Like, that was it. I was just over it. Like, it was just so trash. Like, I got catfished. His muscles were deflated. He had wrinkles. It was just like, it didn't make no sense. That whole thing was just ridiculous.
Setup.
I just don't. I feel like I'm like not the only one like hooked up with a white guy and ended up in some really weird, sketchy ass situation.
No, I have to.
They're weird.
And like I have tons of stories, you know, because the professional bomber has been lived many lives. But I have. I lived in DC, Atlanta. I could tell you a story from each state that I've like lived in. Like when I lived in DC, Atlanta, Connecticut, and now New York. Mm-hmm. But it's like whenever I have instances with white guys, I always have like what's in New York, yeah, like some really weird, like sketchy shit goes down. Like, it's like, one, there's always another black person in the house somewhere. There's always another black person in the house somewhere. Like, I always look up and like say, hey, who's your Negro friend? Hey, brother. Like, you know, like, what the pimp is going on here? Like, with the prostitution. Yeah.
Like the leather and stuff.
Right. You see a random sling and shit in the fucking corner.
Yeah, that's
you know,
scary.
there's like lines of cocoa weed. Like what you like to do? Yeah, like a hint of piss with a taste of hickory in it.
Ew.
Hickory?
Specific.
It does. You know, white people have that smell.
It stays in your throat and when you eat that.
Yeah, I've always had like really weird instances. I'm just like,
No, what I thought just be like, yo, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and then never come back.
Do you know what? I have a thing about going to the bathroom in those situations because the thing is like, I don't like going to the bathroom because I feel like they can corner me. Because I want to get back out.
Think about it like that.
And then that's what like it's like. So sidebar.
Thank you.
So I was watching this thing with this lady that accused Russell Simmons of sexually assaulting her, and the thing that she said very distinctly was like, "Oh, I'm uncomfortable. So let me just go in the bathroom and just like till he cools off." And he was like standing outside the bathroom and got her ass.
Wow.
So it's like I got mental like, you know what? If you're in a sketchy situation, just go towards the door, stand by the door. If you have to run out the door, you can get out. Like the first thing I do when I'm like in those situations that are weird, well, I'm in any situation. If I'm like, I'd rather host than travel. I don't even fuck with all my roommates in the house. But it's like I'm like when I walk in a like situation, like I get look at every exit point. Like where can I get out in case something goes wrong?
So mine is kind of simple. I just tried to meet up with a guy. You know, he was like about my height, a little darker than me, ripped abs. You know, that's what I'm into.
You didn't get that much.
Okay.
Kinda. So I go to the guy's house, not too far from me. I go, he opens the door. He looks nothing like the guy in the picture. I'm like,
Oh.
you're not the guy in the picture. This guy was bald, hairy, overweight. I'm not like, you know, not overweight. He was like maybe like 10 pounds heavier than he was supposed to be.
But he's not cut up. He's not.
He wasn't. Yeah, he didn't look as good as the one in the picture.
So was it the same guy in the picture?
No, not at all. Wow. And then when I got there, I'm like, you're not the guy in the picture. And then he's like, oh no, that's my roommate. He was the one that texted you. I'm like, what? And there was this is the other part. There was a guy on the couch, like tied up in like that leather shit, like that BDSM shit.
They were white, wasn't they?
No, the one guy was black and the other one was like Ecuadorian or something. I don't know.
White. White Latinos do exist.
I guess. And he was tied up. So one, I'm not into threesomes, and two, I'm not into that whole BDSM leather tie up shit. So I'm like, yo, I'm like, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. I let him know. He's like, okay, don't worry about it. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Like, I don't. There's something I don't understand about
And
that.
then he blocked me.
Blocked you? What'd you do?
Go ahead.
I don't know. I should have been the one blocking
I
him.
don't make it more anyway, sis.
I don't care. I'm like, alright, fuck it.
I don't understand like why guys like obviously catfish you. Like I would admit like my weight is not right on my jack right now. Like I fluctuated. You know what I'm saying? I've been bodying much more than I've been eating, so I'm a little thin. But
Well, that's fine. It's like a little white lie.
yeah, it's like one thing I don't lie about my age. I never lie about my age because I don't like. I mean, I could lie, but I don't. But I do have. I don't know where I can start with. Like, I have so many horror stories. Like one thing I'd like to like I might say like, oh yeah, come over here and fuck this pussy. Even though like I don't mind guys calling it pussy during sex, and I actually do prefer it. But for some guys, like it immediately turns them off, so then once they start responding, so I use it as a mechanism to get them out my inbox.
Damn.
I get what you're saying though.
Because like you gotta have tactics to get rid of niggas too.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
just don't respond.
You could do that, or you could mention money.
yeah,
That's it.
because I don't like I don't
That's a
be
good idea.
Be like, pay me.
right.
What if they gotta be like, alright, come through, I'll pay you. So what if it's a good amount?
And what if he fine though? What if he real fine?
What's a good amount then?
I don't know. That's up to you.
I'm poor. You can slide me $2 meal. I'll be like, you slide me a Happy Meal. I'll be like, what's up? Like that girl.
But I don't let niggas fuck me, so it's like,
So stay with it.
well, for the most part, because
It's so stingy with the box. So like, I'm like, nigga, you should be like UPS. What can Brown do for you?
Damn.
Like, don't be stingy with it.
I mean, my shit's tight. I can't just be fucking anybody out here. It's hard. Like,
I would never say I would be tight anymore. Mother has a grip. Like a British nanny on a bad American child. That kind of grip. Shake the shit a little bit.
I'm dead.
I mean, if you stop using it for a while, I think it's gonna go back to like this form.
It's amazing. Like the guy fucked yesterday made it very clear. He was like, I see why niggas hate you. And in fact, you have a man, you give him all this good pussy, and I can't keep you. I see why niggas hate you. I felt that very cool inside. But that was a success story. I'll get to a horror story.
Sure.
So, of course, of my many Jack adventures, because I can't do Grindr, because the white boys on Grindr be doing too much. You know, I feel like when I say BBC or, you know, some kind of slave joke, I got a slave story too. Well, not a slave story, but like an inappropriate, like, race story. So, Right. To freedom! So this nigga come over the house, like me and this nigga been talking like for a while. Like I'm not, like as much as I am a hoe, I can actually converse with motherfuckers so I get to the point where I'm like, okay, you can slide over and hit the box. What can Brown do for you? You're welcome. And so like, we been talking back for like this guy's like, he's like 6'4", 10-inch dick.
Right.
So like, mother can take a monster, honey. They, like, I'm like a fucking Ghostbuster. Take some out.
Slay the dragon.
Hello? So they slaying the dragon. One got the sword stabbing me right in my box. You're welcome.
So what happened?
Oh, so he comes to the house. So like he's fine as shit. Like he's fine. I kind of think, New York niggas are all little Tina-ish. Well, in Brooklyn, everybody knows about Tina-ish.
Yeah, like, because everybody always do Tina.
Like they use Tina.
Oh, Tina.
Yeah. So I think people are all little Tina-ish.
So what's Tina for the viewers?
Oh, so Tina is meth and crystal meth, and it is a notorious drug that's used very much in gay culture, very much in New York, very proudly. People are very comfortable with saying that they use Tina.
Or G, right?
Well, they use so much
See,
shit.
I can't fuck with no drugs personally because
Right.
I can't fuck with no drugs personally because that fucks with your skin, and I'm trying to preserve my youth just as much as possible.
I
mean, I smoke weed and
I think everybody.
Weed is alright, I guess. You know.
I mean, I smoke a lot of weed. Like I keep an ounce on every month. Like
I do weed too, though. Sometimes, once in a while, I probably smoke like maybe once a month, honestly. Not much.
Oh, I wish I was you. I waste so much money on weed.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Let's tell me off topic. Do you buy by the ounce or how do you buy it by?
Oh, I don't know. I just buy it.
Oh, I buy it by the ounce.
Like fuck it, like as much as I need for today.
When you got the corn, you buy by
the
the
most I ever bought
ounce.
was an 8. That's the most I ever bought.
Oh no, I would buy an ounce always.
And they just keep buying and buying.
But anyhow, I'm like forgetting where I'm at. So
please.
I work with alcoholics. Okay, so me and Guy were talking. He's fine, big dick, tall. You know, I think it might be on Tina, but I'm not sure. I didn't recognize any capital T's. Always call sketch on everybody.
Or they do like part T.
Yeah. So like I didn't see any capital T's, like nothing crazy. He didn't ask me for no favors beforehand. Niggas on Tina be trying to ask me favors when they get to the house. So he shows up to the house, and I come downstairs to open the door. I live in a row house, a 2-4 row house. So I come downstairs to open the door, and because like my doorbell was broke, I have to come down to the text me or whatever. So and he opened the door, and this nigga like something from the 5 Heartbeats. Like, why are you so scared? The 5 Heartbeats?
Like a movie or something.
Yeah. We'll catch you up after this. After this is over, we'll catch baby up. Thank you, so cute. That face. You're so cute. But he comes like mad crackish, and then like his hands are like dirty as fuck. Like it's all black and shit, and I'm just like, ew. I was like, what trap house did this nigga fall out of? So like he's standing in between the door and the hallway, so like he's not in immediate light. So he steps in, and he's like in full light. I was like,
what the fuck is
this might be a problem.
Canceled.
This might be a problem. So I haven't clocked what I clocked yet. Well, I'll tell y'all.
That's why I don't invite people to my house. Well, I don't live alone yet, but
I invite people to my mother when I used to be young. When I took up when I was young, my mother said, "Bring them to your house because it's self-defense. You're at home. You gotta cut them." So my mother always supported me hooking up at home, not hooking up outside of the house.
I like that.
So she was like, in case something crazy, you gotta kill a nigga. He could always be an intruder, or you can explain to the cops that something went left, versus you being in somebody else's house and you getting caught in a situation you don't know.
I don't want them to know where I live.
That's my shit. Get Airbnb. I mean, shit. Get the coin. But yeah, so we go to my bedroom. I'm gonna go ahead and see where this is going. I said maybe I'm just bugging. Maybe I'm just like overseeing something. Let me step in the light of my bedroom where it's bright so I can really get a good look at this motherfucker. So he's sitting in my room, and like I'm on my bed, and there is like a small little table and 2 stools in my bedroom. So like he sits over there, and we don't smoke because usually like before I hook up with dudes, I smoke my reefer. Makes the booty much more pliable, makes it work better.
We just makes everything better.
We makes everything better.
Food better. Sex better.
All
that.
Head better. I'm not like sucking dick when you been high as shit.
Oh.
It doesn't feel good, Alex.
I love
tell the people in America how good it is.
It's everything. I don't know. It's everything just to give head while give head, like, I don't know. I personally like when the nigga I'm giving head to is really enjoying it. I think anybody likes when the person they're fucking with enjoys it, but it's like, it's just actually, it's like more enjoyment when you're high and then the person is high too, and it's just like, you just going in on the dick and you just going in real slow and sensual and wet and just, it's everything. Can't, like, I just can't, like, can't compare to anything.
so he sits across me and I get a good look at him and I'm like, what is that on his mouth? And at this point, like, I like got my phone in my hand, I'm really looking at him from my jack, like, looking at his photo on jack, looking at him and like, and looking back and forth like,
ooh, boy.
like, this is like, and I think like, it really was him, but it was clearly after the habit has taken full control of his body. Like his skin was terrible, teeth were gone, because he had teeth in his photos.
I'm dead. So he had no teeth?
Like he had like, they were clearly front teeth missing that were not missing in the photo.
I guess
like top and bottom.
I guess it helps with giving head.
Not no. But then I noticed like these. I don't even be like light and say bumps, but like these growths that look like the end of a tentacle coming out the corner of his mouth. And I was like, what is that? And I'm like looking, and I'm like, and I don't want to get too close. And I was like,
might attack you.
Right. And I was like some like MIB and come out, grab my face and pull me in like some alien predator shit. Like I was like, I'm not down for this. So like I'm looking, and I was like, I said, that looks like genital warts. It was like warts. That's not a cold sore. Cause I've seen a cold sore niggas. Ever got that coworker to get cold sores because she's stressed out because of all skin on her nerves. Or got that one white girl at work. We all got one. I had one. You gonna have one day. So yeah, exactly. All that one white girl at work got cold sore on them out. But then like they look like physical growth. Like you can go and like pinch and pull and snap one off. And he had like a lot of them. And I was like, and then he was like, so. You ready to smoke? And I was like,
not with you.
First of all, I'm not wasting my weed, and then I can't pass back to you because I don't know what that is in your mouth. And I know, like, and things like I wanted to diffuse the situation. Like I was like, oh my god! I said, ooh.
You'd be like, you want to take these roaches?
I was like, my stomach. Ooh, I don't think I've cleaned out enough. I was like, ooh, something moving. Ooh, it's like I'm passing Buick. I said, I think you better go. Cause this is gonna get real ugly real fast. I was like, I'm about to,
You're an actress.
I was like, nigga, like, yo, you ever had oxtail before? She's wearing me out. I said, oh, yo, just hit me later. Just hit me later. Are you gonna be alright? I was like, yo, I don't even know. I'm pulling up the fake tears and everything. It was
easy to get him out?
Yeah, I got
I'm the type of nigga who I'm gonna be like, I'm not fucking with you because that shit look nasty. I'm that type of nigga. Like, I'm gonna tell you straight up, like, that shit looks fucking nasty.
I will only do that if they get sparred with me. I'm like, alright, now time to throw the missiles. And then say shit like that.
Cause what you want, it's like, first of all, you disrespecting me. Just by coming in my presence with that. Cause it's like.
To my house.
That's why I was pissed. I wasn't mad that you, like, got genital warts. I mean,
but don't waste my time.
Right, people got diseases.
You know, yeah, and it's like, you know, at least if you ain't gonna tell me about whatever it is that you got,
at least pluck them off when you get to the house.
Right.
It's your surgery, like something. So I ain't no dollar makeup gonna cover that up, honey. That shit wasn't.
It wasn't that bad.
It was like a tip of your nostril. Like
before I had a mustache, I had one like up here kinda, and I put a little bit of makeup on it.
No. It wasn't that. No, it was protruding. Like it was sitting. Like you can tell. Like he let that stuff grow for a while.
No,
it was like they just look like it's like a mole. You know how a mole sits above your skin like that? Like it was like there. Like and he was like serious and it was just like he wanted to fuck. I was like, oh, who blind? Bitch, I was mad, but I put on that, like, I put the gas thing up. I was like, you know, the last thing they're gonna do is paint on somebody once you paint.
I don't come across shit
like Alex
that.
is different about that. You know, if you've seen our last episode, Okay, Not Loud, Alex does not worry about where his body is. He holds his body.
I'm just saying, like, my thing is, I know if I'm able to take a dick that night or whatever, and I know what size I'm able to take. That's pretty much it.
What size are you able to take?
Maybe like 7 inches max. Let's be honest. I'm gonna be very honest. I know what my body can take.
I was supposed to tickle my
and that's not even
give me gas.
And it's not all the time either. I'm like I said, I'm very tight. I have not gotten fucked in a very long time, so it's like.
What's a very long time, Alex? There's single men watching that may want to know how tight you are.
It's been like probably a year and a half or more.
Woo!
Shit is like that.
I got a virgin ass basically.
Well, good for you.
I just stick my finger in kind of effortlessly, but anything other than my index finger is like it's a little.
Well, clearly, Rafi, myself, and Spider-Man are enjoying ourselves. Captain Cobwebs over here.
I mean, shit. I sucked the dick last week. I mean,
Oh my God.
Some improvement.
that was
That's a
you know,
start.
That's a start.
you
We
know,
support you.
I like sucking dick, but yeah, I need some new experiences. You know,
There's apps for that.
huh?
This after that.
You said apps for that?
Apps.
Oh, apps for that. These niggas is weird.
Oh, so okay, so
The guys are weird. Like they're
I know what we're
weird.
talking about right now.
So like, what do you think is just like the horror, like the bad? You have a bad experience through every app, or doesn't matter? I had bad luck on Instagram.
You will have a bad experience through every app because all these guys use all the same apps.
I feel like all of them will have, from all the apps that I have, there's the pros and cons.
Yeah, I think like the sex apps, you more likely.
Like for example, OkCupid is none but weirdos there.
Okay, Cupid, I don't fuck with. Oh, you know what's worse?
Never used it.
Oh my God, Plenty of Fish is horrible.
Oh, that one is weird.
Plenty of Fish has all the rejects. All the rejects use Plenty of Fish. The ones and then they try. Those are the rejects who are looking for a relationship, but they're so fucking ugly.
So do y'all use Tinder?
I used Tinder.
I like Tinder, but I don't have too much luck on Tinder, honestly. I personally feel like, because I'm not ugly, but I personally feel like Tinder is for white-skinned people. Like they have better, like I feel like they have better chances on there. Like when it, like, cause what you call it? My Tinder, I go through it and it's like I don't get matches like that. And it's like what? Like I'm like everybody hit me up on everything else but Tinder. But anytime I go through Tinder, it's a bunch of white guys. People gonna see me on Jacked anyways. Be like, oh, he's over here.
You saw him?
I saw him on Jack the other day.
Oh.
Yeah, see, like, shit.
What do y'all want to talk about?
You want to talk about raw sex and drugs, right?
Yeah.
Because I tell people all the time, like, if you're gonna have raw sex, just make an informed decision about the raw sex that you're having. Like, if you're gonna be just like at a sex party and you're just like getting, knocked down by every nigga in the room, then that's a whole other situation that you'd be like, okay, girl, you might want to just get checked out. But you got your regular, and y'all good and familiar, and you've had a talk about that you're on PrEP or you're HIV undetectable. I just don't suggest raw sex if you're just negative and you're not on any kind of like, you're not HIV undetectable, you're not on PrEP. Like, you should definitely run it off. But I think that like if you make an informed choice and you have a conversation with someone, you're like you want to make that choice, then make that choice. But I also like keep explaining to people too this whole argument about like where we progressed as far as safe sex culture and where we haven't progressed is a situation where like, because y'all are all younger than me, but like in the 90s and TLC and Left Out Wearing Condom and Iron, and Waterfalls and 3 Letters Took Them Out and all other shit and all these AIDS songs and Salt-N-Pepa Let's Talk About Sex and all these things, condoms have not fixed the problem. I think the problem people understand with sex is that it's not about just protecting yourself, it's also about risk reduction as well. And that you lessen your partners, you know your partners, you keep a bunch of them, and you understand. I always tell guys, like, it's okay to have a set of hoes. Because you know what you're getting.
I know somebody that has like a new set of hoes every year.
I feel like a big problem too I feel like a big problem too is like hoe shaming. I feel like that's a really big thing because people aren't honest enough, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like I could have like I used to have like a whole set of like 15 hoes that I could like swap between or whatever.
See my list.
I mean shit. I had people I could like swap between and that was my set, you know what I mean? I had my mains of course, but it was like a pool of 15 different guys. And what do you call it? Like I'm honest, you know what I mean? Like if I got hoes, I got hoes. If you ask me, I'm gonna let you know.
No, I got hoes.
But don't act like it's a problem for me to have them. You know, I feel like too many people will get caught up in the fact that looking good to this person because they don't want to lose them or whatever. And it's like, fuck them, let them go. Like if they can't accept the fact that You know, it's like
be yourself.
Yeah, be yourself and let it be known. Like you
they don't hate you either way.
Because I mean,
People won't hate you or love you either way.
Exactly.
Be yourself.
And it's like when you're honest about it. I mean, it allows you to allows you to probably like more keep track of where you possibly could have got something from if you do get something.
You don't always get STDs from like anal sex. You get it from oral sex too.
Exactly.
And a lot of people never. Yeah, people don't use condoms when they sucking dick. I think of one instance when someone put a condom on for oral sex, and I swear I almost punched him in the fucking jaw. I was like, bitch, I do not like the taste of rubber.
But you gotta, that's where communication comes in.
Yeah, because like if people told me that, I would have stayed my ass at home and patted my pastry and called it an evening.
Yeah, communication does come into play there. But it's also like at the same time, you can't really get too mad at him for wanting to protect himself.
No. And I don't get mad when niggas make choices like that. Like whatever you do to your body is your body. You're entitled to consent to anything. But I just get pissed when I'm explaining to you that this is my whole shit. And I want you to do this whole shit, and I like this whole shit only. And if you show up with some other whole shit, I mean like that's not the whole shit I signed up for. I asked for this whole shit on this time in this color at this speed, and you give me whole shit at this speed? I didn't ask for this whole shit.
I understand that.
Get that whole shit back.
I understand completely. Yeah.
But I mean, I don't whole shame, but like one thing I have pride in is of being exclusive and limited edition. You know, I don't want anybody to be like, oh yeah, I tasted him, or yeah, I tasted him, so I messed around with him, I messed around with him. But like I feel like if you go into a club, I walk into that club, you could probably find maybe like 2 guys that I messed around with. Now unlike some people that like the whole club has hit that.
Yeah, that's whack. That's so whack. That's how I feel about myself too, because I'm like even though
see, I feel the opposite about that.
I mean, cause I kind of feel like that too, because with me like I already explained like. Remember the other episode, like I said, oh, I got so many bodies or whatever. But that was like head basically, mostly. When it comes to like, nobody could say, there's very few people who could say that they fucked me and that they got fucked by me. It's very few. So it's like, because I'm selective on who I fuck with as well. Like a lot of people, because you don't want somebody who's like, I don't deal. Most of the time, I'm really good at like picking people out. And knowing like when somebody's like mature enough to like keep shit to themselves, you know what I mean? So it's like, you might notice that I was on Jack or grind or something like that.
But that doesn't mean anything. You can be with Jack and make friends, do anything. Like I remember when I had my Jack, I used to promote my blog through it because it would get me hit so easily.
Yeah.
But like, but I'm kind of like in the middle where like I'm kind of like you where like I don't like niggas that kiss and tell. Like I'm not interested in dudes that know gonna run their mouth. So like if I know you in like in the whole circle, because let me tell you that's from hoe to non-hoes. That they are. There are levels to the host.
Right. No, you're a liar. That's why.
Right. You lying.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna slow down for now.
It's like there's levels of hoe shit. Like there's different whole levels of circle of hoes that you hang around. And I've been let's say close to the freak Twitter hoe level, where like I know the guys in those circles. But the thing about being in those circles, those niggas really all kiss and tell. So it's like you kind of can't get too close. So like I kind of like stay lower than that, cause like I don't like being in that circle because niggas talk. But the thing is that I kind of don't mind people talking about the fact that they fucked me because like I'm somebody who likes to like how can I say it?
You like them to know what's good.
Well, not because like, I want a good reputation. Like like Henry. Oh my God, Henry. His asshole is splendid. I mean, have you taken a dive? Best time of your life. You're gonna love it. I mean, the other day,
good resume.
Henry was sitting back and just talking, and he pulled out that pretty pink box, and I couldn't help myself. And he treated me well. He was excellent, consistent.
Like all time. You got a good review on Yelp.
Yeah, like I want a good street review. Like they say, like they
5 stars.
Everything. like the block knows is like Henry got some good booty. Like I'm okay with that. Like I'm okay with niggas knowing I got good booty.
Gonna be like, yo, that's it.
That's it, right? But you know, when I have had situations like that when I've been out before and guys was like, somebody said something to me was like, I bet your booty ain't good, and I was a DR takeover. Somebody was like, I bet your booty ain't good, and I was like, my booty ain't good. Excuse me 1 minute. Grabbed somebody from across the room and was like, tell him please that his pussy good.
All right.
Get the fuck out of me. He was like, damn, it's like, I was like, yes. She's good. She's good. And she talks. And she makes sounds. And she's wetter than Niagara. You're welcome. I said, and I turned to Mike, is it true, my nigga? Yes, it's true. I'm that bitch. Like, I'm just like, nah, fuck that. Like, you ain't gonna shame my pussy in the time frame, honey. I know what the fuck I do. I works it out.
So wait, what did they say after they found that out?
They was like, so we gonna fuck? No, I'm good.
Too right. You already ruined it.
You already tried the fuck out of me. I'm not these basic ass bottoms. I ain't out here like doing the minimal shit. I works out.
Was he cute?
Yeah, he was cute too, but I got too much pride.
I hear that.
I don't give no top, no power over me.
That's good.
Nope. No top form against me shall prosper. Dead ass. Like, I'm not for that shit. Like, I don't give tops no power in my world. None. Know your place, son.
Slave.
Like, hop on the caboose and get loose, my nigga. You got 30 minutes. Like, I don't give, like, if we not, like, dating, you don't get more than 30 minutes in the box.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Unless
Put a
like,
timer on your phone?
generally. Well, like back then, I had my homeboy call me in 30 minutes. Oh, I was strategic, huh?
I tried to talk to somebody, oh, call me in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
They never
yeah.
called me.
Yeah, like call me in 30 minutes.
Wow.
And I changed the name of my phone to Mom. And I have We Are Family playing. Oh, that's my mother. I'm a crafty bitch.
You thought that shit through.
Because you never know. Like, I always got a contingency plan. When I tell you, like, I feel like I need to have a seminar.
I want to work on being more straight up in that stuff. Like, you know what? You're not my type.
I have to work on that too, because like even that's with the guy with the
Y'all don't do that?
I'm not.
I've done it a couple times.
It's uncomfortable for you or something?
I don't want to make them feel bad. That's the thing. You know?
Yeah.
I'm a Cancer. Like I put myself in other people's.
I'm a Pisces, and then yes, I think there's.
I guess it's probably because I'm an Aquarius.
Oh yeah.
I just rather be straight up. You know what I mean? It's like if I'm, I don't know. I meet a lot of people who people have gotten their feelings hurt by me, but they say, yo, I really respect your honesty. And it's like, the only thing I will say, I could work on my delivery a little bit more, like to make it sound a little more nicer and less sharp, you know? Like, I don't have to be like, yo, you're fucking disgusting, like, you're not, like, I don't do shit like that, like, you're fucking disgusting and not my type. Like, I'll be like, I don't do that.
But you say it so well, like you really do.
In your head, you're saying that though.
Yeah, probably. But I'll be like, you're really not my type. Like, I think it's like my tone. Like, I'll be like, you're really not my type, honestly. And I have like.
Well, look at your face, so I'll be so hurt saying that to me. Cause I didn't have like one.
That's on them. After that, like after you deliver your shit, like your whatever you gotta tell them, however they take it, that's on them.
Yeah, it's like, yo, like.
I only had one time.
That's personal.
Like one time I popped off.
During like a.
Yeah, because like we were fucking, and he was like, he pulled out, and he was like, oh, you painted, and I was like, oh no. No, I did a 3-finger swab down the back of myself, scooped up.
So what the fuck it was then?
So I didn't know what it was. Like I was like mortified. Like I was destroyed for like 2 days. Like I was sitting at home like like rocking back and I thought that man. Lord knows I didn't paint that man. And I was like going through. I was like, I never paint. I know I didn't paint this man.
It probably was like butt mute.
Like I went back through the towel. He like went back through my hand, put through the towel. And he was like, I looked at it. I was like, it ain't.
Oh, you were stressed.
I was through. I was through. So I called my boyfriend. I was like, yo, this nigga said I painted him. Baby, you know I don't paint. We've been together almost 5 years. You know I ain't paint you. This man out here in these streets saying I painted him.
You was crying?
I was upset. I didn't cry though, but I was upset. I was like destroyed. So my boyfriend was like, baby, you didn't paint him. I was like, how do you know I didn't paint him? I probably did. I didn't have Popeyes that morning, but I knew I cleaned out real good.
Were you crying?
No, I was upset.
Oh, I was about to say.
I should have been crying. I was like that ass upset. So like, my boyfriend was like, no. He was like, this is the thing that tops do. It's like when they come to it, they blame it on y'all by saying that y'all painted. So you really didn't paint.
Oh, you think he's slick?
Yeah, so he came quick, and rather than say that he came quick, he blamed it on you by saying that you painted.
Or they say it's too tight. Oh, it's too tight. All the excuses they make.
Right.
Premature ejaculator.
Exactly. Like, it's not my fault I couldn't pussy.
But they say that they're uncomfortable. Oh, the bed, I can't do it on the couch. It has to be a bed. They make any excuse. They don't want to take accountability for being a premature ejaculator.
Yeah, but
and they're fucking useless.
But I don't get mad about it.
If you cannot last, get the fuck
I
off.
had a nigga come in 2 minutes.
They take longer to get to you than to fuck.
Yo.
That was like he fucked me, but it was like.
Cause you tight. That's why I came in 2 minutes.
He came in 2 minutes. I was kind of confused, but I was like, okay.
Cause he tight. Hey man, you get it for 1 minute and
No, but
I
sometimes it's so tight that it's uncomfortable. Like it's like choking your shit.
I don't talk enough of that. Not sure how many times I've talked. But on the outcast count of that's my body count. I know that body count for sure.
I'm dead.
That's what I only top 6 guys. Like all my gay life. My whole gay career.
I probably did like, I don't even know, like maybe 8. Something like that.
You've talked more guys than me?
Probably.
I'm gonna say I'm like never.
I don't know. It could be 6. Anyway, from 6.
No, it's battle the bottles and shit. Like I'm the better first bottle. No, I'm the better first bottle. It's not like battle the first bottle. Like, but damn, my dick game is terrible. And the thing, like every time I fuck somebody, like, oh, you got a really pretty dick. You should use. I'm such an old. I have so many stories.
I'm dead.
So I was at an undisclosed location, and I met a guy, and we were like about to like get it on, and I pulled my meat out, and he was like, yo, he was like, put it inside of me. I was like, whoa, sir, I came for you to put it inside of me.
Right.
Like, I was like, Ebony, like shit, like I just came here to bother, and that's all I came here to do. Like, but it's been like since I've been in New York, it's been like really bad when niggas been wanting me to talk. And like, because like the one guy that I was, like this one bottom I had that lived around the corner from me, like America, his booty was so good. And I didn't like taller. He was like 6'1". He was like 6'1", real slim, but like with like a dancer's body. So he like had huge thighs, huge calves, 6-pack, really like his place had to be like a 28, 27, 28, broad chest and bald headed.
Oh shit.
Full, yeah, full lips. Yeah, he was lighter than you, darker than you. But like probably Ashley's like complexion. So like he was like, and I'm not like into like into like light skin, dark skin, but like he had beautiful skin. And when the first time I met him, he taught me. But he saw my dick, he was like, I gotta have that inside me. And so next time we get up, you give me that dick. And I was like, okay. So like he came right. I was just like, okay, you could do that. So next time I saw him, he lived like 2 blocks from my apartment, and
it was like back to back.
Yeah, like it was like in the next week or so. So you gotta try to be regular. I don't really fuck a bunch of new people. I usually like try to get the same guys. So he came over and like he fucked me, and then like he started giving me a hand job, and he gave amazing hair, and I hate hair.
Really?
I hate it. Because niggas don't know how to do it right.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking
Alex,
about. I know some of the
on the after show, baby.
Oh no.
I'm dead.
It does tricks and flips and everything.
Alex got a big wide mouth too.
You said what? What?
Nothing, babe. I love you. This is so nice. This is a beautiful color.
Thank you. Pink's my color.
You're welcome. Pink like your pussy.
Yeah. You know.
So we're like fooling around. He was like, "No, I want you to sign me." So he gets at the edge of the bed and gets and like not face down, ass up. What's the other way? Like when the ass is down low, he's like perched up.
Like the arch.
Yeah. So he like put it in me, and I was like, "You sure?" But I was hard as shit. He sucked it so good. Like it was like the throbbing, like the dick is like put it somewhere warm. And I put my dick inside of him. And that thing gripped my dick so good. And I started stroking, and I was just like kissing him on the side of his neck and licking his back, and then like playing with his nipples, and I was like, that dick good. He was like, yeah, daddy, and I was like,
malfunction.
oh,
So wait, do you like it or no?
I loved it. So then 3 days later, he texts me, and my homeboy is staying with me.
He's
like
back again.
I have great sexual chemistry with people when I have sex with them. So my homeboy's visiting from, well not visiting, but my homeboy moved here from Atlanta. This guy I used to work with, he needs somewhere to stay for a few days. He was like, you can stay in my apartment, it's cool. So I went outside to go smoke a cigarette, and he texted me. He was like, "What you doing right now?" I was like, "Just outside smoking a cigarette." I'm like standing in my shorts in the middle of fucking summer in Brooklyn. It's hot as shit. I'm in some short shorts with no shirt on, standing outside smoking a cigarette. Cause I'm a thug. I'm a thug. I smoke the jar. I'm black, so I'm a thug. So I'm standing there looking hard in my slides. She's like, I want to fuck. I said, I'm on my way. I walked from his house 2 blocks with no shirt on in my slides and fucked him and came back.
It was that good.
I'm fucking dead, yo.
But let me put a shirt on.
I had to let him go. I had to let him go.
What?
I had to let him go.
Why?
Because that would have been a problem.
He turned it into a top, huh?
Baby, let me tell you. The mask came on. I was like,
Oh,
man, and I came in there, he was like,
Turned you out.
he was like on the edge of the bed, that same position again.
So why don't we want to be turned up?
Because I have another problem. Like I said, explain something. I have a very insatiable sex drive. Like, if the chemistry is there, like guys I fucked yesterday, the chemistry was there. We fucked from like 4 to like 11. Like we just fucked all day, ate and smoked and fucked all day. It was great. The chemistry's there. I can go all day. But to be on that other side of it as a top is another part of my sexuality I would have to manage. And
No, you're not too familiar with
I'm not ready for that power.
Yeah.
I'm not like it was too much power. Like that nigga would get me so hard. I never get hard like that when I'm about to fuck somebody. Like I never it was like breaking. He just like would look at me with those full lips. He knew how to kiss. He had good hygiene. He always smelled like
that's
cologne and perfume and stuff. His booty hole, and I ate his pussy. I'm like Hannibal Lecter in that motherfucker. Ain't that nigga alive?
All right. It sound good.
It was so baby, let me tell you. I ain't fucked nobody since then. I refuse to talk ever since then. Like I said, no.
So what? So now y'all don't talk no more?
I stopped answering the text messages.
Wow, that's crazy.
It was too much power, yo.
You should have at least let him know what was up. Like,
I couldn't get down there. What to tell him?
You see, this is how you fuck with people's emotions.
I know.
See, that's that top shit.
I know.
That's that top shit. That's that top shit. Fuck out of here.
I felt bad because I did that fucking nigga box was so good, and like he was like hairy in the right way, and his butthole is a pucker the right way. Like you know, like how the pucker's just like.
I had some nigga fuck me, and it was so good that he wanted to see me the very next day. Like that was the best. Till this day, it's the best sex I've ever had in my life. And oh my god, his dick was the perfect size. It was like 7 inches. It was like an average dick, had a little bit of a curve to it. He was like an ex-stripper. He had tattoos. He was brolic as fuck. He was brolic as fuck, and he was like 5'10".
But you know what? If he brolic with a little dick, I might be able to manage.
Because I used to work in the clubs and I know somebody. You're describing somebody that it sounds like somebody I know.
You work at Castro?
He's Jamaican though.
No, that's Manhattan. No,
that's like I don't know.
Oh yeah, there's that.
I don't go up that far.
He's Jamaican though. He had like a really.
But a 7-inch dick. I'm sorry, that's a stereotype. That's
he was like my skin tone. He had like a really long ass tongue because you know I like.
You like tongue?
It was like really long. It was so sexy. So
go ahead.
So basically, he came over or whatever, and you know, we both smoked or whatever. I only had like 2 puffs. This is when I wasn't smoking at all, basically. And what do you call it? I was lit off that. And what do you call it? He I didn't plan on like getting fucked by him, but he like slid his dick inside me, and mind you, it was no lube. And it sounds crazy. But I knew it wasn't gonna go in all the way, but it was sliding in pretty easy. And I'm like, oh shit! I'm like, let me go get some lube. I'm like, this is gonna work out.
Yes.
So I was like, this is perfect. Mind you, I'm high as fuck. I'm like, yes, lube.
Yes.
Put the lube on, bitch. It slides in. I'm like, oh fuck. Mind you, we face to face. I love face to face. And I'm on his lap.
That's the best.
And we on a chair.
So, it is.
It was everything. So we just fucking everything, and he fucking me and fucking the shit out of me, and he just sucking on my nipples and everything. He kissing his tongue, sticking his tongue down my throat, and as you know, his tongue is mad long. I love it when their tongue is long and go down my throat. Like, choke me from the inside and the outside with your hands. Like, daddy. So you know, we doing our thing. He's fucking the shit out of me. I'm moaning and everything.
Oh, you giving it up?
Yeah, I was moaning so loud. It was so loud that like people outside the window was like I could see them like looking up, like
That's hot.
Like I was loud because the window was open loud.
You ain't even care.
I didn't give a fuck. I was just
Not
like,
one.
I was like so fucking loud. That was the.
Wow.
I was like
Reenact.
It was. I don't know if I want to reenact.
Girl, reenact. We need to know.
It was really loud. I was like, oh fuck, daddy, like that. It was like really loud, like that loud. But it was probably louder than that. And the window was open, and then I heard people outside the door and everything, just like what the fuck? Like I'm hearing people like. So, cause I was loud, and he was fucking the shit out of me, and he was just like, he was putting in work, and yeah, basically I was timing it. I wasn't timing it, but I did look at from the time we started. It lasted like an hour and like 50 minutes. I probably got fucked for like a whole. I probably got fucked for like a little over an hour, like straight.
One session?
Yeah.
That's
like one session.
That's a long time, isn't it?
It is. What is that too long for you, Ron?
I think so.
Like I got fucked for a long time. It was really good, and afterwards, you know, we both nutted. My fucking legs, my whole body was shaking. I'm just like,
Jesus.
Like my leg was like just going like that.
That's like some soul sex.
It was crazy because like I'm like my body, the way it felt, like my whole everything. It was like I felt like I was floating. Like I felt like I was like I didn't know.
That shit was late.
It was no, it wasn't even the weed. It was like it was the sex itself. Like it made me feel like I'm like yo, I didn't know if I was in heaven or hell. I'm like in between somebody. I'm just like it was everything.
So,
it was like everything.
so my question is, since we here,
Oh, he's the one that nutted me, by the way. That was the only guy that I ever let nut inside of me.
So that was like a long time thing, or that happened?
That was the only person that nutted me in my entire life. But
So
and it was the best sex of my life. So I was like, I don't regret it.
so where's he now?
Moved to Atlanta like the rest of these niggas. You know how they usually do. But he got a boyfriend and everything, whatever, which is fine.
Did you have a boyfriend the time y'all was fucking?
No, he was single and stuff. But yeah, I wasn't gonna take him seriously anyways. It was just like, you know, it was what it was.
You just struggle with a 7-inch dick. How does that happen?
That's probably why he's an extra, bro.
Oh, he probably got fired.
He had a really nice.
Get him off the floor.
He had a really,
look at Pee Wee.
but he had a really nice body and his tongue was really long. And he was sexy. Just his face, everything was sexy. He had nice lips. Everything was good. I felt like he was like a little out of my league, honestly. Like that. So it was like when he was like, oh, I knew he was gonna want to come back, but it was like I'm surprised that I was able to like do that. You know what I mean?
So that makes me ask a question.
It's weird.
So I'm going to ask both of y'all a question. So when you are fucking or hooking up with someone, do you fuck up or do you fuck down?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, do you fuck somebody who looks better than you or do you fuck somebody who looks worse than you? Like, generally, I always go for guys that look worse than you.
It varies.
For me personally,
like, if I approach a guy, I would approach a guy that looks less than me. Like, if I get approached by a guy that looks better than me, then I'm gonna go for it. But I usually always, when I go out looking for guys, I usually go down. I don't know why.
for me, I feel like
Nobody think that I think that they ugly. Nobody think that who hooked up with me. I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
I usually like I don't go for the nigga that looked like with a banging ass body. I wouldn't like. Oh, this gonna be shady, but don't take it the wrong way.
Mhm.
Like I wouldn't hit you up. I would hit you up.
Okay. Like now with
Because you're
me,
too pretty. You might be a problem. You might hit something sideways. And I like to fight. I like to throw shoes.
Oh my god.
I'll take that knot.
I'm dead.
I'm just saying. Like, but I would never hit nobody up like Rafi up. Well, that's all my dad.
See,
like never.
I don't hit people up in general.
you're just that good. I mean, every tell her what it is, daughter. Tell her what it is, niece.
I don't hit people up because with me, I have this thing where I feel like, all right, I could like say if I saw Rafi on Jack. I don't think it's like a secret. Like, you know, Rafi's attractive, whatever. I would fuck with Rafi. So basically, if I saw him on Jack, right, I wouldn't hit him up because even though I find him attractive, because it's like if I gotta hit you up, if I gotta hit you up, I already lost interest. That's how I feel.
Damn.
But probably they didn't see. They're probably not currently online, and maybe they got the notification.
I would see what I would do. I would view the person's profile so they could see that I viewed their profile.
That's mad extra.
Basically, if I see somebody attractive on Jack or whatever, I'm not gonna hit them up because it's like if I gotta hit you up, I already like kind of lost interest in a sense. Like my interest level goes down like a whole like 3 points. So it's like because it's like I feel like I should be pursued, you know. As opposed to in person, I feel like I have confidence. Like I don't give a fuck. Like I'll approach somebody. Like not to say I'll approach somebody like oh I'm in the club and I think they look good. I'll approach them, but like if it's like a group of people and we're all interacting and conversing, I'm gonna flirt if I find you interesting or attractive, whatever. I don't like some people would just sit there and be like shy, whatever. It's like
Oh, no.
That's me.
No, I'm very much.
really?
No, I'm a nigga like, what's up, baby? How you doing? Can I buy you a drink? Nah, fuck that.
Oh, well, so you'll do that like out in the club, or
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Like if you cute and like you make eye contact long enough with me, hey, how you doing? Yeah, cause pimps hold people under the elbow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
It's a pimp move.
I did not know that.
Why?
Cause like when you're in that position and you act up in public, you gotta move your arm.
Mm-hmm.
So if you hold somebody under the elbow, they won't. They have to like lurch up and throw their arm up.
Mm-hmm.
So you hold my this like they're not gonna move.
That's slick.
That's a pimp move.
I'll just be like, I gotta go.
Oh, that's smart.
You know,
I like that.
gotta just.
Yeah, so I'm like, hey, how you doing? Cause I'm gonna give a little grip to it. Cause you yank and you gonna pull. I mean, my arm gonna shake with you, and then you gonna embarrass yourself and all people make yourself look crazy.
Shit, I don't
But I
think
think please let me go because if not, I'm gonna smack you in 2 seconds.
Right?
But yeah, like I'll buy a nigga thing like, what's your name? How you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that type of stuff when it just like approaches me and you know, fuck it. I'll let you buy me a drink. What's up?
I'm very New York. I'll be like, do you smoke? And then if they do smoke, then we'll take it from there.
Like,
Oh, so if they say they don't, then it's like.
Like,
what
so-
Oh
happened?
no, I will have to finesse it. Like I will make it work one way or another. But,
Okay,
but if they do smoke, all right, that's. I have the foot in the door.
gotcha. So you're like really just shy when it comes to like flirting and stuff like that.
I'm just very. I try to do it smoothly. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Like without you being like without you having any risk
thirsty and
attached.
shit. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. I mean, I think I'm the type that like I don't really like give a fuck. It's like.
That's the Dominican in me. Those Dominicans are very smooth. So. I don't know if y'all dealt with Dominican before.
Have I? I dealt with a couple, not much though.
because the Dominican on my roster is very, very extra low key. Like he'll hit me up and be like, I was thinking about you today, and like I know what he's thinking about. And it's like, are you working this weekend? You're asking, can you come over and fuck this weekend? Yes, Daddy. Yes, see.
Then when I was saying that straight up, like, come through, let's fuck.
Right. No, I'm very.
Sometimes you gotta do that.
No, I'm very direct. But
Yeah.
after I had you, I won't jump at you like that. I know you like that.
Yeah, me too.
So
I like the little smooth.
I'll be like, what you doing today? Cause I'll just be straight up.
See, I'll be like, I just nared. What you doing today?
That's extra smooth.
Yeah, like I just nared. What you doing? Extra. You, like,
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
So I remember one time that I went on a date with some guy and we went to we had sushi first and
I like what
we had sushi. I love sushi. And then so we still wanted to keep hanging out because we were feeling each other. So we went to the movies and in the movies he wanted to fuck around. Mind you, there was like a bitch like 3 seats away. And he wanted to go fuck around in the bathroom. Like, I'm not doing that shit because if I get caught, like, and there's kids around, like, you know, that's a charge right there. You can't live near schools, you can't live near parks and public places.
Yeah, you don't fucking certain man.
Hell no, I don't want that in my reputation. I don't want any record on that. So
Yeah.
You can't get rid of it.
he basically like canceled me because of that because I didn't want to fuck around with him in the movie theater. So it was so awkward when I had to drag him home after that because motherfucker didn't even drive. So I had to pick him up and drop him off. And that's just a block number right there.
Goddamn.
And he was like really upset.
That wasted my time and my money.
Yeah.
So you took him out to the movies and shit like that, and then
I think I paid for the sushi, he paid for the movies. So I don't know why, but he wanted to jerk off in the movies. I don't know. Do sexual shit. I don't.
What
like
movie
that.
Hold up.
The Jurassic Park movie, whatever. And I like those kind of movies, so I'm like.
Oh, you was pissed too. You was like,
I want to watch my movie. I don't want to jerk off.
You like this the whole time, dick in your face. You like, come on.
we have enough time to do that afterwards. Like, why you want to do it in the movie? I mean, some people get turned on by doing it in like public places and stuff.
I mean, I get that.
you're not
too.
that type of person.
I used to be, but then after a while, I'm like, nah. Especially after learning that you could get in trouble for that,
Right.
like legally, I'm like, nah, I don't want that shit on my record.
I think it's hot.
It depends. You gotta
Right.
just know. You gotta know the area.
If y'all
where
alone in the
you're
movie theater, okay, but
Right.
that's a bitch 3 seats away. So,
Right.
Yeah.
They be like very nuanced with that. Like
Exactly.
I would like I'm down for the whole shit too, but there's a protocol.
Like car sex is
That's all.
fun, like in a,
Oh
in
my
a
God.
hidden place, but like not in a fucking movie.
Oh my god, I had car
Right.
sex. So I had a Sebring convertible. That was my car before I moved.
Which one?
A Sebring convertible.
Mhm.
Sebring Touring convertible. 2 seat. No, it was 4 seats. 2 door.
Mhm.
So this dude and I wanted to fuck. He was like, let's fuck in your car. And I had a convertible. I was like, I just take the top down. So we drove out to the middle of this park, and I drove into the middle of like the football field. Drove my car onto the grass in the middle of the football field in the dark.
So people could have saw you.
Nobody could, so we was in the middle because the park was completely dark. It was after dark. So we're in the middle of the park after dark, and like we're literally like doing doggy style in the back of my trunk.
That's fucking bad.
Like it was hot as shit.
Yeah, I could have got out too if you wanted to.
Nope.
It would have been right on the grass.
Oh, we worked the whole. We worked everything around that fucking car.
That's what's
I
up.
got every bit of money out that fucking car. Yeah, I definitely got.
That's lit.
Yeah, but that in terms of public sex, like I can get with that because it's no one can see
It's
me.
secluded.
But like being in like a public space, like when like you see like the videos on the extra niggas like jerking off in the mall and shit.
Yo,
something like
that's
that.
scary to me.
I don't judge. I just can't. Like it be just my fucking luck that I get caught and I gotta be put in the big boy jail next to fucking Atlanta, BC. And
It'll be on the
I,
website too, like.
yeah, like you never like you could be a murderer. and like,
What is it? Public lewdness? Oh, what's it called? What's the
but
charge?
you can like Google people and shit
Yeah,
for
like,
like
you go see in your neighborhood who are all the pedophiles.
yeah.
Indecent
But it has to-
exposure.
Indecent exposure in front of a minor.
Yeah,
Oh
and like
God.
3rd-degree sexual assault.
Even
It's
peeing
still,
in the street.
really?
Like if you get caught peeing in the street.
Yeah, that too. That's indecent exposure right there too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I've been peeing everywhere in New York.
Same.
It's pretty lax though. Out in New York, yeah.
So, we've all hooked up, we've all dated, we've all done things. So, like, have you had interracial experiences, good and bad? Do you date interracially? Do you only date within your race? Do you fuck white guys? Do you fuck Asian guys? You have a type? Yeah, you have any, like, stereotypes about dating other people? Because, like,
So me, I like to say that I'm international. Like I do it all. Like with everybody, black, white, Asian, Vietnamese, Korean, all that. So I feel like all my relationships are interracial. I don't like to date Dominican because I feel like I'm dating one of my cousins. And because I feel like all Dominicans look alike, so I feel like I possibly have a cousin that looks like whoever's trying to kick it to me. You know what I mean?
Sexy is sexy, and you know, aside from sexy, if we're just hooking up, like if you meet the sexual requirements, it's like fuck it, like I'm gonna fuck with you. That's just it. So yeah, I don't got any hang-ups. The only thing I think if I'm to exclude people or something like that, it's just I don't like Southern accents. That shit turns me off. So.
Really? I think that's not.
do you have a Southern
I love
accent? 'Cause I always get told I have a Southern
You
accent.
have a Southern accent, but it's light. It's very light. I don't like those real strong Southern accents from like they be like, what you doing down here? I ain't see you all day, man. Like fuck.
It's like they're hard to understand sometimes.
Huh?
Could it work with that? Yeah,
I don't think it's hard to understand. It's just annoying. It just turns
Because,
me.
like, I love British accents, but they get annoying after a while.
Yeah.
Yo, you gonna eat my pussy, governor?
I love British accents though, but like, since I'm not used to it, like, I'll get like a little headache from the beginning.
I'm dead. You got a headache. I get so annoyed. Like, oh my god. I was dealing with this guy. Out in Kentucky. I went to go see him and everything. I stood with him for like probably like a few weeks, and I was just getting so like angry just hearing him talk. And he was a really nice guy. He was so nice. He was like, he was great, but it was just, oh bitch, I was getting so mad. I'm like, ooh, I just want to punch him in his face, punch him in his mouth, and just tell him shut the fuck up.
So that would
Like,
turn you off, the fact that they have an annoying accent.
Southern, I would say Southern accents only. Jamaican accents,
But you
huh?
You're Jamaican, right?
I have a little bit, not much. It's like, you know, it's like far off great grandparents.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like I'm like,
Barely.
Right.
right. Yeah, like I'm mixed more with like I got other shit. Like my father's Panamanian, my mother's like mixed with like Puerto Rican and other shit.
Oh, see, I knew, but I knew it was something Caribbean or something.
Yeah. So yeah, Jamaican accents like they don't bother me as far like they don't annoy me. It's just I can't understand them sometimes. That's what just
I love how they
it's like
sound.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, Jamaicans, I'm dead.
Have you heard of Trinidadian accent?
Yeah, I like Trini accents better, way better than Jamaican accents. Like I can understand
It's more
them.
understandable.
Yeah, I can understand them better. It's like okay, it sounds sexier to me too.
See, I won't date outside my race.
At all?
It makes you racially
How do you
uncomfortable.
define your race as?
Black. Like if you're like Dominican, Puerto Rican, those are people who are from black diasporas, but like I don't feel comfortable dating people outside my race because it's already a lot of racial hangups because so much like
And I
fetishization.
feel like it's hard to relate to them.
Yeah, like it's like
Oh,
I don't like. I'll say this, let me preface it better. I'm okay dating somebody out my race so they understand what I experience as a person of color. If they don't understand what I experience, I don't want to date you. Because I feel like I always have a conversation about like, so do y'all really like watermelon and fried chicken? Really, Jared? Really, Jared? What you want to say? It's like I mean like I have issue with like.
So people have access to them.
Oh, I can tell you like so.
I mean, honestly, not to cut you off, but I feel like if a white person or whoever genuinely wants to know and ask that, it's better to just hear them out and actually like answer their questions. Because I mean, we all like.
But you should correct them also, like, yo, don't do that again.
You know,
Right,
don't mix something. Don't be able to cook out with the family. Be like, so who got water? I got watermelon and chicken.
Right, yeah, definitely.
I tell my family, I'm like, who is this
Don't break them again.
Who man's is this?
Because the thing is too, it's like a lot of people like. A lot of things is based off stereotypes because of social media and like just the media in general. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are presenting these things through like TV and stuff, and they just don't know any better. They like, black people hang out with black people for the most part. White people hang out with white people. They stay in their own their own groups or whatever. Like that's just how it is. So it's like if somebody's ignorant, I don't really feel the need to be like, oh, like fuck you or whatever, because it's like just educate them, you know what I mean? It's better that way.
I agree with education to an extent, but like some conversations I'm just not gonna have.
So I mean, some people are like ignorant to a fault, and it's like, all right, you should know this.
Like something like give you a prime example. I have a coworker at my job, very very fucking white. He's from Massachusetts. He was Mormon at one point. He's very very white.
Like real.
Yeah, he's like real white. Like Church of Latter-day Saints, like real white. So like he asked, we were having he always has questions around race, but generally he always has really good questions. But like a question I would give him like an instance question that they wouldn't understand like he was asking like why do black people name their kids such horrible names knowing that they can't get jobs with names like that? I don't think worried about making sure their kids have jobs.
He has some balls for that.
And because I'm a safe place, and when he said it privately, not in an open forum, I was all at work. And I explained to him, I was like, you can't say that. Because like if you can sit here and pronounce Schwarzenegger, why can't you pronounce Udo Adoba, the lady from Crazy Eyes?
And I think that, but I
find myself like a name is just a name. A name is not. I said, but aren't you worried about? I mean, look at you. Luckily, you have a nice name. And I was like, first of all, cringing. But I'm like, no. I was like, but that is a question where I can say nuance where you don't understand why that is. I said, but look on the other hand, I was like, you have Africans that come to the country with like some old rule add their name and they change names to just Bob, Susan. Because they want much more palatable names so they don't they can get jobs. Or I have a friend named Marquise who only puts Mark on his applications.
Gotcha.
Because you know what I'm saying, how names, but that's a valid question that you don't understand. But don't come here and talk about everybody that said slavery is over. What are you upset about?
I mean,
honestly,
I be thinking some of these names be crazy anyways though. What the fuck is a Shaquana, a Shantika? Shut the fuck.
I like how they sound sometimes.
I think they're fucking extra.
I would love to have a unique ass name.
Shantiqua, some shit like that. That shit just sound crazy to me, honestly. I remember I met this girl, right? Because I I don't know. I need to get back into it, but I used to get free shit all the time from like places, and I made friends with this.
We'll get back into scamming.
No, like I used to get free shit, as in like I would make friends with like people who work places, and they would like give me shit like. So this girl, she worked at Just Salad, and you know, she used to make me like wraps or whatever, and give me extra wraps and everything, and what do you call it? Her name was like, yo, she had this crazy name. It was like the parents, like they just was like, yo, we're gonna have a boy, but if we end up having a girl, she's still gonna have the same name. Her name was like, what the fuck? Yo, I gotta remember the name. It was so crazy. Like, I think it was like La Mica or something like that.
Not bad.
That shit was mad ugly. Like you was gonna name your son La Mica, and then you just put an A at the end. Like we're gonna name her La Mica. Like that was just mad ghetto and just disgusting to me.
That's sexy.
Ew. Sexy.
Like you know, like Bob Taylor, when she acting up and she called her name in the middle of a crowd, she knows who she talking to.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right.
La Mica, get over here. What you doing over there, La Mica?
It's only one in the universe. Why I named you this?
That is mad ugly.
But like now I sleep with guys outside my race, as long as your dick is big, and generally, white boys don't have big dicks.
I mean, generally, yeah.
I know some that have.
White guys usually have thick dicks. They're not long.
I just feel like it all varies. It's always been
You saying no? I'm
They're
dead.
big.
What's big? What do y'all consider Paul? What do we all consider big?
Well,
bigger than-
not
bigger
like
than 8.
not like 13 inches. I've never seen a 13-inch dick in real life.
We'll find you one.
Me neither. Can you bring
I'm
one?
gonna enjoy it.
I'll just show it to you. I'll take care of it for you. Mom will
Yeah.
take care of it for you.
White men are packing. You can't knock them.
I had one like
I've met a few white guys that are packing. I met a white guy that was 10 inches and it was thick and it was good, but
I've seen some.
What did it taste like?
it tasted normal.
Unseasoned meat. You ever had chicken that is uncooked? We had wet chicken.
I'm weak.
Okay, I don't know if it's because I'm currently involved with the white thing, but my dick tastes really good. Okay, it's really seasoned.
No, but these were older guys. Like I remember, like so. I have a story.
He's older too.
No, but no, I think they were teenage. You wouldn't date a white teenager because you're a good kid. But no, I remember like back in like I was in my 20s and I went to go fuck this white guy at his place and we were fucking and we're doing a doggy. He had a huge dick though. He had a huge dick. The only way I would have been over there, if we took a look, I would not have been over there. I'm just saying. And I cannot lie. And I will never lie about that.
Well, when you get some time, pass some hoes over.
I will. Like, I'm like some dude, like I said, my homeboy Alex, real cute, thick thighs, brown eyes, over the crib.
Is that brown eyes?
I'm never dark around.
I feel like everybody has brown eyes.
Yeah. He said, word, yeah, Shorty got ass for days. Like, he's like me times 2.
Except you can't get no ass from him.
Right. He throat of doom. So I'm always fucking a dude or whatever, and he like, you know, he fucking me real good, dick is good, you know. It's like fucking white guys all make me like feel like it's just still very uncomfortable for me. Like I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like I feel like I'm betraying my ancestors or something. Like I don't know. It is mentally, you know, it mentally fucks with me.
A lot of people think like
It mentally fucks with me. Like I feel like I'm being, cause like I think, cause I've experienced racism before, like really bad racism experience.
You live in the South, so that's
Yeah, like cause like DC is very much is a pro-black area. Like, well, I'm from Prince George's County. We had ranked out of the top 10 richest black establishments. Peach County has 7 of the richest black areas in the country. So like I'm from a very affluent black area, but when you're outside of it, I worked outside of it, and this guy called me a nigga bitch at my job when I was 17.
a white guy.
Yeah. And then one time when I was 20,
What about your mother?
right? I was 20 and I was in Daytona, and I used to wear blue contacts. I used to be real kind. I used to be that girl.
Wait, you used to wear
Yeah,
contacts?
I used to wear blue color contacts.
Right.
It was 2000, say my name just came out. I was in my best life. I was 125 pounds. Nobody could tell me nothing. I was still a virgin. I was almost 22.
okay.
And he was like, I never seen a colored person with blue eyes. And I never heard somebody get called colored before, ever in my life. Like I had to pull myself back in. Anyhow, some fucking dude, he's fucking me, and he's like, you like that dick boy? And it took me out. It was like, yeah, that chocolate brown booty. I like being a child, that chocolate brown booty boy. You like it, boy? And I was like,
I would have left.
and I was like, as I slide myself off,
Right.
and he's like, where you going? I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not really into race play. He was like, that's not, I mean, come on, lighten up. I mean, it's just sex, baby. I'm like, I'll stop using the word. I was like, nah, I feel a little weird now. I was like, that just made me hurt. I was like, just a little tip, my friend. You're fucking black people and you haven't talked about race. Just think about race stuff. I know I'm black and I like call my butt brown and chocolate. It's obvious. I'm not gonna say you have a white cock. I'm not gonna say it. Like,
Right,
so
exactly.
I'm not into that. Like, you can be a white boy and fuck me and be good and say that like that pussy good. You don't think you should call my pussy is pink. That's the only color you should recognize.
Right.
Because it's pink. Alex should. That's like Pepto Bismol. I'm like a blush and bashful. Y'all seen
Blush and bashful.
Y'all
Okay,
seen
that's cute.
Y'all seen Still Magnolias. It might be too young for that.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
God damn it. God damn it. We got Detroit. I need to start making lists on the shows of things I didn't even remember that I talked to Rafi about after the show.
I mean, I'm not out there like that, so I'm not very.
What?
I mean, I've experienced.
I mean, I ain't know you was talking about either.
Have y'all ain't seen Still Magnolias before?
No.
Y'all seen the Golden Girl, right?
Yeah.
No.
On our next show, gays who are canceled because they don't watch the Golden Girls.
Oh, that's another thing I want to mention. See, we was on the topic of whole race and all that bullshit, right? So, something that kind of gets me uncomfortable when I'm fucking with black people is, what you call it? There's a lot of things that I don't really watch TV like that. I'm not Afrocentric. I'm just gonna be straight up about that. I'm not Afrocentric. I'm not gonna say I'm not like for black rights and all that other shit, but I'm not Afrocentric, and it's like certain things that, everybody think, like, I would deal with somebody and they would be like, oh, you never heard this song before, or you never did this before, or you're not black.
It always happens with rap. Rappy never heard of anything.
Like you're not black, or how you think you black? It really makes me uncomfortable.
What
It's
people
like,
get black card?
it's like. I'm not gonna say when they revoke my black. Like I guess it is revoking in a sense, but at the same, it's like why do I have to know that just because that's what everybody else know? I'm not everybody else. You know what I mean? Like respect me as an individual. I'm not. Everybody's not a part of a collective. You know what I mean?
Right. I want to ask, what are the struggles for queer men of color?
Like sexually?
For a woman of color.
Just in queer men of color.
Oh,
what are the
queer men.
struggles? Like, what are the struggles? And what are the struggles?
I think you have to deal with. I think the thing is a queer man of color. I think the main component that you always deal with, regardless if we're African American, Black, Afro Latinos, it doesn't really matter. It's like the thing also is masculinity. That is always the top of the list, and being masculine presenting. Like Rafi, for instance. Rafi is masculine presenting and masculine. So it's like it's not like. You know what I'm saying? He has immediate currency in the gay community.
No, but I mean, I have my little feminine twist here.
Let's see.
No. I mean, maybe like when I talk, my mannerisms, I wear a little bit of makeup sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But even still though, but then
they'll bypass all that. It's
right,
like,
they'll bypass all that.
Yeah.
He's
so hunky.
You have a beard, like a beard is automatically like
Right, it
like you have to deal with that, and then you get the gays, you get the traveling gays.
So wait, that's probably why I never had like those issues that you're about to get into right now. Because so you're basically describing me, so I'm like.
Yeah, because I
never had like a racial issue with anybody, to be honest.
Because I think that you are racially palatable because you're light skinned and you're Latino.
Yeah, like white guys are gonna love you.
Yeah, they'll
and then black guys will even though you have white skin, you're still obviously Hispanic, you know?
You have full lips, wide nose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have black features, so it's like you can navigate both sides and go in and out. Like me and Alex couldn't do that. Like black gay men always categorize each other based off of how much money they make or they have education. Because there's always the educated black gay versus the ratchet black gay.
Mm-hmm.
And then don't get involved when it involves in heteronormative Christian expressions because me, I don't have a heteronormative behavior in a relationship. Neither am I Christian. I'm Buddhist. So it's and y'all deal with gays always giving me Christian advice, and I'm just like, girl,
Right.
Number one, I don't read that book anymore. Number two,
So I don't give a fuck.
don't assume through your privilege that
Right.
everybody's Christian too, or
Exactly.
practicing the dead.
Right.
So it's like in the gay community, you deal with like who has which privilege and how it navigates around everyone else.
Mhm.
So like,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, people don't respect each other's like
Yeah.
differences.
Exactly. Like I mean, since we're on this topic of like religion and stuff, like I'm agnostic, I would say.
Right.
Like I do have like I was brought up in like a Catholic home.
Me
yeah.
too.
But it's like so I guess some of those things stuck with me in a sense a little bit, but not really. Like I'm more agnostic. Like I have my own view of spirituality and the world and all that other stuff. So it's like yeah, I hate when people try to like just Christianity is just like so all over the place and everybody just trying to shove down your throat like, oh God said this and that. Why aren't you doing this that way? And shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like everywhere, man. Like, bro, like, are you really trying to like put religion into all this? And like, didn't the Bible say we all supposed to be burning in hell anyway? Like, girl.
What do you think about the gay church members that sit there and listen to the pastor preach homophobic like sermons?
Well, I have a story.
And like they just sit there and like chant it on.
I personally feel like they're
lost.
they're discovering themselves. They're trying to discover themselves and see what the fuck. They think something's wrong with them and they're trying to figure it out. Like, and they just like, that's it.
So I had a boyfriend. Okay, so like my first amazing relationship. I was 27 and I was dating this guy. I met him after he was DL, like real DL, not like social media DL. Like he really was like in the closet. Like his family didn't know, close friends didn't know, nobody knew. Like nobody knew about our relationship. My first knew about our relationship was he had one guy friend that was cheating on his wife and fucking dudes that knew about our relationship, and my mom had met him and my sister had met him, but they all were told very clearly, do not tell anyone she met this man. We dated 3 years, lived together and everything. No one knew that we were a couple. One day he woke up and was like, I can't do this anymore. Like dead ass was like, I can't be with dudes anymore, like it's just not right, it's against God, and I have to stop dating. And we just became completely platonic, no bullshit. Like we stayed friends for years after that. I've lost contact with him, of course. That was like 2010 when we broke up.
Yeah, so after living with him for 3 years, like they just went ghost on each other.
No, we just transitioned to being just flat out friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just stayed friends. Like and the things like he was so much in the closet where like I was a bartender in this bar in DC called Busboys and Poets, and he would come in with all his homeboys. None of them knew who I was. None of them knew. Like they know that they knew me as the bartender. They know that we lived together. Like
Roommates.
No, like he always tells people that he's over his like I was expressed to his friends as his main hoe named Keisha. I was this bitch named Keisha.
Weak.
So like nobody knew about our relationship. Like no one really knew about it. So like he was like I was just known as Keisha. If the niggas knew want to know I'm going over Keisha crib real quick. And that was Keisha's little brother. And they're like they just saw me.
Wow.
So and because
biography.
right, so like I was 27 then, and I look young now at 38, but like imagine me at 27.
Yeah.
Like I had a head full of locks, I had like I had as many tattoos, like totally different. So it was like, and I was like only like 135 at the time. He was like 6'7", 300.
Oh.
He was big.
Oh.
But the thing that happened is like he ended up getting me going to church. Let's go to his church and I see like all the gays from the club in the fucking choir.
Oh shit.
All the gays in the club in the choir, and one day one niggas like low waved at me, and I'm just like low church wave, we move the prayer cloth. So like
That's crazy.
Hey girl, hey.
Like, shh.
So right. So like he was like, what you doing in here? Like one like the little gays from the club like, what are you doing in here? You shouldn't be in here because you're gonna embarrass all people know who we all are. You need to leave. And I was like,
You like that?
no. I was like, first of all, hey, you waved at me. I didn't wave at you. Because I know what church he is. And this motherfucker. And like, I ain't that person to be in here. But I think at some point with gays who are Christian, they have to reconcile their relationship with God and their families versus the relationship with themselves. And like, some of them never ever win that battle. To this day, I think that my ex, I think, has clearly moved on and just only dating fucking women. I'm pretty sure he probably slept with men in the interim, but he was always monogamous with me. Like even when we were dating, he wasn't sleeping with other bitches. He wasn't like DL where he had a whole family and a whole girlfriend and whole other. No, he was like bisexual, but he just would not date more than one person at a time.
Gotcha.
Like he was committed. We had a very committed relationship.
That I can respect.
Yeah, it was committed. It wasn't like I was like some like side bitch that like I was expressed as a side bitch to keep. Yeah, right. Y'all, if y'all call me Keisha out in these streets, you getting popped. Don't get cute for the internet.
Keishona.
Right.
Key. That's mad ugly.
So it's like,
Keishona.
right.
That's gang.
So like we had a real relationship, like we had a real monogamous relationship. But it was like he just like he couldn't reconcile it. And I'm pretty sure now he probably married somewhere with kids, lived his best life, and that's probably like a life that he lived that he would never talk about. Like it was so unfortunate too because like he knew that his family would like literally kill him if they found out. So it was like it was, yeah, it's like I just like this thing about being DL. I just like, you know, I respect brothers who are in the closet because it is a lot being openly gay. There are some things you're going to have to surrender up front from being openly gay. There will be a lot of stereotypes you're going to automatically walk into being openly gay. I have an issue. I understand why guys don't want to be out the closet, but I don't bash niggas. And I really hate that we as gay people like to bash DL brothers when we all were DL at some point. We all had to have that confidence with ourselves to be like, do I want to do this? We all went through it. And even like for trans people who have to transition, like, do I want to make this transition? How does it make people feel in my space? So I'm not saying that you have to subscribe to DL culture or the lifestyle, but at least have some sympathy to those guys who have to make those choices and navigate it. Because like, I don't know, what everybody loses from coming out is different for everybody. And with interactions and business relationships and things you may have to lose in your church and things that are familiar, like you can lose everything familiar from being openly gay. So I'll never get mad at dudes for being DL or making that choice. But
you can't be DL and homophobic. That's the issue. That's
yeah.
why I feel like your card needs to be pulled out.
Right.
And then
like,
on top of
you know.
Just like you and me DL, keep your mouth shut. Like don't bash niggas on the side like this. Like that's not
and don't be sitting in church clapping to gays are going to hell. What do they say? The homosexual demon.
But they do that though, and the thing that is so bad because like they sit in those churches singing them hymns and shit and carrying on living their best life, and they are passively subscribing and things like because it's so indoctrinated into their families, into their lifestyles, like they don't question it, they don't change it. I just don't believe you should live your life that unhappy and be that miserable.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like I've seen like especially like Southern gays. I think it's about like I don't like dating dudes from the South. That shit always comes out at some point. I can't do this. It's like, you know,
people in small towns, they have that thought like, gays going to hell. Like, and it's like people in the city are just fucking in the city. They're living, you know, they're just living, they're living their lives.
Like he would like my ex would repent after sex sometimes.
What?
Wow. Okay.
Like he would repent sometimes, like after we like hooked up or like would fool around. Like
how would he do it?
He would repent sometimes or like would want to pray or like, and then like the thing that the relationship was like he got. This is a little story that I never tell people. This is, that after the relationship ended, he had indoctrinated Christianity into my life so badly that I didn't have sex for like almost 2 years, and I almost dated a girl.
Shit, boy.
I like went back in the closet. Like I removed all my friends from my life. Stopped talking to everybody. I disappeared for like 2 years, and I was in college, and I was talking to this girl. We weren't like dating. We never exchanged numbers, but like I spent a lot of time with her, and I used to hold hands with her and buy her lunch. And I consider like dating her and not being in a dating anymore.
Well, because of fucking with him, basically.
Yeah. And then the thing, I'm missing the essential part of the story. Because after I dated him, I dated another guy, and like right back to back, like rebound. And he was 6'7" too. But he also broke up with me for the same reason because he was like, I can't date him anymore because it's against the Bible. But him and I never had a conversation about it.
Oh, God.
So like after I broke up with him, it was like I'm not dating no more dudes. Like I'm cursed. I'm not supposed to be with men. It's a sin. I'm gonna go to hell. And I think that when you're dating gay men who are in those Christian spaces, just be very, very careful about what information you receive from them. Because sometimes it's like they are processing their own homosexuality and neglecting. And you're like, you get caught in the crossfire, and I got caught in the crossfire in the worst way. Like I literally was like, this girl at my school, she was like almost that close to getting that work. I mean, like I got like straight fat and everything. Like I gained weight. Like I was like a straight person. I had like fat on me. Like but not like gay fat. Gay fat looks better. No. Like I'm real. Like I'm an equal opportunity type nigga. Like I like a fat nigga. Like I'm not one of niggas be like, oh, no fast, no pimp. Nah, bring your chunky ass over here with that fat ass dick and put your stomach on my back and hit this pussy. Like put your fat ass stomach on my back. Like I like, and then like they like got a good balance of fat and muscle too. So they just a big old nasty man. They got like they got that Buddha belly, like fat niggas. I love fat.
So what do they call that? Chubby chasers?
I'm not even chubby chicks. I don't fetishize them. I just
Or
like
bears?
I like all types.
I like bears.
I like all types of men.
They gotta be tall.
I like like my 2 rules. You gotta be tall with a big dick to marry me.
Because the thing is,
Give me my height with a big dick.
when it comes to being like a big guy, it's like like you can't be short and big. Like it's just you look like an apple, you know. Like you gotta be like, and you know you gotta be like
just take the wheel. An apple. Like, is it upside down the other way? Like which way the apple?
I mean, I don't know. They're just like, you know, really compact. It's like, you know what I mean? So it's like if you're tall, it's like everything's proportionately spread out evenly. So yeah.
What do you think about people who believe they could be saved from the homosexual spirit?
Again, they're lost.
Yes, definitely
Straight
like
lost.
lost. They're trying to find something in themselves. They don't understand themselves. It's just.
But so can you be saved from being
No,
gay?
you cannot. Like it's bullshit.
No.
Like it's the same thing with monogamy. You have to make a willful choice to do certain things. Like you are naturally, like human beings are not naturally programmed to be sexually exclusive to one person. Romantically, they can do anything they want to do. But like you have to make a choice in those decisions. Like being gay is not a choice. It is a biological function. Like, and I'm not saying all gay men that it's just a choice. Like some people become gay through nature versus nurture. It's different things. It's different psychological situations happen to becoming gay. But at the end of the day, who you are, your natural programming, is like you being a bitch ass nigga. You gonna be that bitch ass nigga. That's your programming. You was raised to be a coward and a bitch and on social media talking your shit. And I know where you live.
They're bitch made.
Right, exactly. You can't change being bitch made. You're gonna be who you are. But I don't think you can be saved if you can't go get your programming like that. Like, I'm like, and for what? Like, and like, come on, yo, like for real, like, look at the Bible for real. Like, come on, y'all. Like, the Bible is a historical text, not a religious text. It's been in the hands of many, many people. It's what we call the King James Version, who was a homosexual. King James was a fucking homosexual, and that was, and he has a version of the Bible, a version of multiple versions of the Bible. And then the real piece is the Bible is in part, not in full, because there's pieces of the Bible that sit in the Vatican. Also, the Gnostic Gospels weren't found until the 1980s, and they had to transcribe them by the 90s, I think.
You know your shit.
Yes, very much so.
I
So
need to
like,
pick at your brain a little more.
so like the Bible, where everybody picks in my brain, because I get good brain.
Not that good.
Oh, okay, you're married.
Well, no, I'm not married yet.
Curses. Well, you're dating.
Yeah.
Curses. Tracks. We'll ruin this day. But no, it's just like, I don't know, like, say for what? Like, you sitting in the club and you sitting in the motherfucking church and mixed linens with gold earrings on, bitch. That's an abomination too. Pick your battles, my nigga. Like, don't sit here and talk about, don't slap the dicks out of my mouth. I'm not chasing the motherfucking earrings out of your ears.
That's a dumbass sin. Like, you can't mix certain fabrics.
Yeah, they can't mix fabrics against the Bible.
That's dumbass.
It's like mixing fabrics against the Bible.
Like how?
Like being gay is not even one of the 10 commandments. Adultery is, and your pastor is sucking my dick.
Right?
With your wife in the first row. Like, come on, my nigga, like, stop. Like, I really ain't gonna be this is the thing. I don't, like, it's fine that you believe in Christ and you believe in that. Like, I believe that Christ was a being. I believe in all that stuff. I just feel like, because the thing that Buddhism is a practice, not a religion, because Buddha was a real person. He existed. He wasn't a deity. Jesus existed. He wasn't like, Buddha wasn't wrapped in flesh. He was a king that gave up his shit and wanted a humble life. So, what was I saying? But anyhow, but like, you can't sit here and like not question the information that you're getting. I'm not saying that you got to sit here and subscribe to everything that they say in church. There are a lot of great things, a lot of great lessons in the Bible. But like, you have to look at it. You have to look at it with a fine-tooth comb, because like, you have to remember that this has been through people's hands. That King Henry VIII made the Anglican Church for political reasons, so he can get married multiple times. You have to,
He custom made it around.
yeah, he took his own sect of Christianity and made his own religion so he can marry multiple bitches.
Oh, we think he's good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to be very aware about what you are processing when you accept the Bible in your life. This is a piece of text that you just need to read. It's much more historical implications than anything. The Bible didn't lie. There was big animals like thousands of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They were dinosaurs. It's in the Bible. Dinosaurs are in the Bible. Except for the scope of time would make you think that the world only happened in 6,000 years. No, because of carbon dating, there's scientific proof that. Yeah. Like, come on, yo. Like, stop. Like, stop. Come on. Like, y'all gotta question that shit. Like, that shit don't make sense. Because all Islam is sometimes is just the Old Testament of the Bible. Because in the Old Testament, like, you can't, like, women was not walking around. They walk around and be modest and not show like they shit. Like the Bible says, like, if you get raped and you're a virgin, that nigga owns you. Like, your family has to sell you off.
That's retarded.
That's in the Bible. That's in the Bible. Don't ever like they be like, oh, y'all gays. So like, you know, so like turn around, like, it's really sadistic. Like, you gotta turn around and rape your daughter, you know she's mine. Like, that's sadistic and fucking to say somebody. But it's like, I don't know, raping children's wrong. No, in the Bible, raping children was a part of the process.
It's crazy.
And they raped your daughter, and that was that man's property.
Yup.
Like, it's fucked up. Like,
impure.
right, like y'all seen the Handmaid's Tale before?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
That shit right there, all Bible.
Yup.
That shit fucks with you. So it's like, I think people need to find their own way to a healthy spiritual relationship with whatever God they believe in. But if it intersects into you not having a healthy sex life, you need to make a choice like that. Like, I don't want you like knee deep inside of this immaculate conception and like break down and start crying and praying me a stroke. Like, no, son. Take your tearing, crying ass over there. Go read your book over there. Now like, go home. Actually, what else?
I'll talk about Kinder. They have a new campaign where they're trying to make Grindr kinder.
You can't make white boys stop putting no Asians, no femmes, no passive femmes, no Asians, no rice, no. What's the shit I saw on that YouTube video? That man was like, no rice, no something. Or he said, he had everything in R's. Like, I'm very sorry, no rice, no raisins, no something. And he had it all in R's.
I think it was all the rice, no spice.
Yeah, something like that. You can't make white boys act right. If I find a YouTube video, I'll show it to you. It's hard to call something.
Grindr is very racist.
Very fucking racist. I mean, I got Grindr on my phone, and I'm always verklempt and pissed off when I'm on Grindr. Like, this shit works my soul clean every fucking time. I hate Grindr. I hate Grindr.
The white guys on there feel very entitled to block guys. They hit you up and just write BBC with a question mark. They'll write you and they'll say, they're just nasty, you know. They're just like they just say the worst thing. They'll be like, they'll say how much, like it's just like, are you serious?
Oh, you know where I get weed from? Why I know where weed is at? Because I'm black.
Right. Like, fuck out of here.
No, like you automatically send me an ass shot. My profile clearly says bottom, sis. Like, you bent over the bed. And you're not the most becoming of white men. You're like Uncle Fester and shit.
No.
Like that ass trying to get like even if I would climb in the box and you had the coin, girl, I'm good. I'd rather throw up on myself and lay in my own feces than fuck Uncle Fester. Boy, bye, like complete, like get the fuck on.
Crazy.
So do you think Grindr has the ability to be kinder?
Grindr, you ain't gonna do shit but piss everybody off more than you already know.
It's not gonna work.
I mean, I can respect the fact that the creators of Grindr are like trying to push that narrative to be kinder, but it's not. I don't feel it's gonna change anything. But I mean, it's good to at least have that message out there and talk about it, because everything starts with a conversation at the end of the day. So I think it could potentially help something.
So that's it for this episode of Gays Out Loud. I'd like to say thank you all for joining. You guys are amazing. Make sure you catch the next episode. It's gonna be a good one.
As always, see ya.
So see you later. Bye.